Beneath the constant rumble of jets and close to the smell of smoking ruins, British doctors are in Gaza treating Palestinian patients. A field hospital run by the UK Med charity has been established near to Rafah. Medics have headed into the war zone, sometimes against the express wishes of their own loved ones, out of an inherent desire to help. But international media faces restrictions. So this report by our senior international correspondent, John Irvine, was filmed by a local journalist working for ITV News.
There's not much to smile about in Gaza these days, which makes this a special place, a haven.
I've never used this.
It's a field hospital in the southern part of the Strip, and it's British. It was set up and is being run by the charity UK Med. They managed to conduct surgery here. Theirs is one of the few operating theatres functioning in all of Gaza. The theatre team includes Jay Matthews from Staines in Surrey.
You were right about the time. You were right about the time.
He admits to being anxious at times because he's never left in any doubt that he's in the heart of a war zone.
I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a jet going over us right now. There are explosions, gunfire, the smoke. It's pretty constant. The firing is always on. I think last night we had a drone over our heads for maybe 4 or 5 hours. It's very obvious.
In the nearby ruin that is Khan Yunis, this is what's become of what used to be southern Gaza's biggest hospital. The battles fought in Nasser have left it derelict and useless, just another abandoned building. This underlines the need for the British field hospital. One of the many Gazans injured during the Israeli assault on Khan Yunis was 9-year-old Adam, being operated on by the UK Med team. One of the surgeons is an honorary Brit. Alan Curtis from Chicago spends his spare time operating in war zones.
I've been in many wars, you name it, from Mosul to Afghanistan, to Yemen, to Iraq. I've been in many wars.
But he says that what makes Gaza different is the fact he's operating on civilians rather than combatants.
Here, most of the civilians are the ones that are injured, especially children. And I see a lot of children that died here, and women as well, and old people. So it's a pity because I think this war is the worst that I've seen.
The field hospital is in one of the world's biggest camps for the displaced, and need is all around. The team are in the midst of destitute, hungry people. The frantic pushing and shoving to reach aid that's driven or dropped in has become emblematic of their plight. For the brave Brits of UK Med, there are other assaults on the senses as well.
So the explosions that can go off at any time, the drones coming over, but the people are so friendly, so welcoming. It's very humbling, and yeah, it's absolutely explosion of the senses really, in terms of what I'm seeing here and what I'm witnessing.
My fiancée did not want me to come at all. My mum and dad said they're very proud of me, but were not keen for me to come. Nobody wants me to be here, but I want to be here, and so I am. Healthcare should be available to everyone.
This is an open-ended deployment. For the foreseeable future, there will be this British outpost in a dangerous foreign field. John Irvine, ITV News, Tel Aviv.